Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Get Into It. We're in the new year. Happy New Year. I am your host, Ramona Remisat, intuitive guidance coach, speaker, and co-author of 2 Amazon bestsellers, 365 Days of Angel Prayers and 365 Ways to Connect with Your Soul. I was telling you earlier on in a message that 2019 is going to be about the year of just being who you are, right? Just showing up authentically, no smoke and mirrors, no more fake it till you make it. So today you're getting me fresh from the gym, still in my gym clothes, and what you see is what you get, but that's all about what I'm about. So there you go, I'm walking my talk. And this month I am doing a series that's what I'm calling a New Year Starter Guide. I'm giving you guys what I consider to be the best tools that you can implement to really get your year off on the best footing. So last week I shared an exercise with you that was really fun to kind of help you get clear on what you want every area of your life to look like. Because as I said, when you're clear, what you want starts to show up in your life, but only to the extent that you're clear. There's a little bit of a catch, right? So if you haven't had a chance to do that exercise, you can go back. It's still on the page. Just scroll down and you'll find it. Hi, Nisha. Nice to have you here. This week, we're going to continue, as I said, with that theme of the New Year's Starter Guide. And I want to talk about how to plan using the energetic signature of each day of the week. And what do I mean by that? A lot of times we plan to start something new, like a new diet or a new exercise routine based on starting at the start of a week, right? So we tend to start these things on Monday. But based on the energy of Monday, it is really not the ideal day to start anything new. So I'm going to walk really kind of quickly through each day of the week and what it is good for. And I'm going to go into a lot more depth on this in this week's blog post, as well as share with you what angels can help support you on each day of the week. So if you want to get more into this, definitely check out the blog. The best way to make sure that you get that is to be on my mailing list and to be subscribed to me. So if you aren't, definitely text the word guidebook, nothing else, to 1-587-800-4323. That will, 1, put you on my list so that you can definitely get all this information. And 2, you'll also get the free guidebook I created called Is It All in My Head? And that guidebook helps you to understand if you're really getting real intuitive guided messages or if you're making it up here. Okay, so it's a really helpful guide. There's no cost. Like I said though, just text the word guidebook and not anything else to that number, and I'll also post it below, and then you'll get the guidebook and you'll also get this week's blog. Okay, let's get into it. So Mondays, as I said, not the day to start anything new. Why is that? Well, usually at the end of the week and through the weekend, some bigger things happen, right? And so on Monday, we're still kind of processing all of that, right? We're still kind of dealing with it. We're letting it simmer. And we are, like I said, kind of in this phase of, feeling it all out still. So that isn't exactly the time to go charging into something new, because the energy of Mondays can be a little bit heavy, can be a little bit dense, right? So I'm just going to go through to my notes to make sure I'm not missing anything too. Because this is really handy, like I said, especially when you're planning your week and what days you're going to schedule certain things on and whatnot, right? So yeah, Monday's the day we catch our breath again, like kind of just absorb everything, let it sort of, sit with us, and that's what Monday is all about, okay? Now Tuesday, if we had to sum up Tuesday, that would be prep day. That's the day you're going to want to start to get everything you need in order for you to achieve your goals that week. So it might be things like, oh, sorry, Nisha, that's worrying. I've just started a new job. I'm not quite sure what's worrying you. So if you want to give me more detail, let me know. Okay. All right. So that doesn't mean it's bad if you start a new job on a Monday. Okay. But because that's typically when the work week starts. But this is more for going forward for planning purposes and things of that nature. Okay, so it's like, yeah, Mondays isn't the day you want to start, like I said, a new diet or a new exercise program, something where you really need a lot of motivation. We're going to get to that. Okay, so hang on. So Tuesday, like I said, is your prep day. It is when you're going to gather things you need. It's going to be calling people, doing some research, maybe sending some emails that are necessary, okay? It's also the day for rejuvenation. We've now processed all that heavier stuff, right? So we've cleared that out. So Tuesdays are a perfect day for healing. So if you ever have to make an appointment to go see a healthcare practitioner, something like that, Tuesday is a good day to do that. Also, it's a great day to catch up with supportive friends. Supportive being the key word there. So somebody who's going to support you, help you in your healing journey, that kind of thing. Okay, so that's Tuesday. Wednesday is now time to launch. That's the day you want to take all of the guided ideas that you've been getting from your angels, from your guides, from your spiritual team, and start putting it into action. So Wednesday is your action day. It's your motivational day. You're really supported here. So this is the day that you do want to start those things like your new diet or your new exercise program, any goal that requires commitment and consistency or some kind of daily practice, like working on your intuition exercises, everybody, right? That's the day you want to start that. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. Send me some hearts, some thumbs up. Let me know, give me some feedback, and if this is making sense to you, okay? Thursday's day. Thursday's sort of motto is get her done, okay? Thursday is, so we have already the Wednesday energy is ramping up that motivation. Now Thursday's time to get to work. It is day for, what's the word I want to say? Meaningful work. Work that fuels you, that feeds into why you are here on earth at this time. Work that feeds into you fulfilling your purpose. Okay, so that is what Thursdays are all about. Also great for speaking, for teaching, if that is something that you are guided to do. Hi, I think I saw Wendy there. Hi, Wendy. Nice to have you here. So yeah, it's all about doing the work that supports why you are here. What is your purpose? So that's what Thursday is all about, okay? As we move into Friday, we're wrapping things up. Now everything is being completed. We can breathe a little and now focus on love. So that's sort of the keyword for Friday. It's the day for love and romance to shine. Also the time for releasing anything frustrating, anything you don't want to bring forward into the next year, sorry. Still thinking about the new year starting. Things you don't want to bring into the next week, okay? So like leave that behind. Don't want to carry more baggage into the new week. So let's release that and let it go. All right. Hi, Myrna. Nice to have you here too. Saturday's keyword is mojo. So that's the time we set goals, make plans. How are the activities and things that I'm going to do? Hi, Crystal. So glad to have you here. How are the activities that you're going to do in the coming week going to feed in and support what you're trying to create on a bigger scale, right? So it's that planning time, it's that setting goal time, but it is also rejuvenation time and time to focus on peacefulness and relaxation. So fit some of that in. I know it can be hard. Myrna's got Monday mojo going on. All right. So I don't know if you caught the beginning of this, but just a quick recap. We were saying Monday is actually all about processing everything still that's happened from the end of the week and into the weekend. And so the energy of Monday can be intense. It can be kind of dense. And ideally, it is not the time to start new stuff. It's not impossible to start something new on a Monday. It's just going to be more challenging. So that's what we were saying about Monday. But yeah, Saturday is, again, have some time, downtime, have some time to focus on relaxation. And I know Saturdays can be busy and we have lots of running around to do and things like that, but just try to fit some of that in. And then Sunday is recharge, reflect, look back on your week. what can I learn from this week? Not with judgment, we're not about tearing ourselves apart and I did that again and I didn't do that. This is, again, just being curious. How did that week go? What's some things that happened that I can learn from to take that forward into my next week and help me do things a little bit better? So again, with recharging, this is an excellent time to walk in nature, especially here in Calgary right now. I went for a walk yesterday. It was amazing. It's +9. It feels like spring. So if your weather is great, definitely get outside. Even if it's cold, bundle up, right? There's so much to be said about fresh air and sunshine, and we're going to talk about that in a future episode. But also the reason why you want to be outside is because that's when we really tune out our busy mind and we hear our intuition better, right? We can capture those intuitive thoughts and ideas that come to us. So this is the time to capture that. So if something comes through, make sure you're journaling, that you're writing it down, or you're keeping it safe somewhere, because I'm telling you, you're going to think you're going to remember, but it'll be gone. You'll be like, oh, that's such a good idea. Next thing you know, poof, it's gone up in smoke somewhere. So have that journal, your angel notebook, whatever you want to call it. So as you sort of get these ideas that feel like they're inspired, they're coming from someplace outside of yourself, you've got it. Hi, Heather, nice to have you here. Wendy is saying she loves reflecting on Sundays. Me too, I really do. And I try to really, embrace this more and more. We are all a work in progress. I know this stuff, and yet I get busy doing other things and I forget. It's okay, you can just jump on the horse the next time, right? So don't feel like, once you've lost it, oh, now everything is lost. No, we can always come back to that. So remember that, okay? So I know I went through this really, really fast, but like I said, I'm going to go way more in depth. I'm also going to share which angels you can work with each day of the week that support the energy signature of each day. And that's going to be in my blog post this week. So if you're not getting my regular emails and you're not subscribed to me, you may want to think about doing that. You can text guidebook, nothing else, to 1-587-800-4323. You will definitely then, going forward, get all the info every week that I share. And opt out anytime, no hurt feelings, but I don't think you'll want to, because what I share is really good and useful. And you'll also get my free guidebook, Is It All in My Head? And what's that for? To help you when you think you're getting something from your intuition, but then you're like, is it? Or, maybe I'm just making this up. Maybe it's wishful thinking and you're not sure. That guidebook is going to clear it all up for you. Okay, so it's a really handy thing. And the reason I created it in the first place was because that's the #1 thing people ask. How do I know this is really coming to me from my intuition and from my angels, etc., or if I'm just in my head about it, okay? So that's it, you guys. So plan your week accordingly. Wednesday is that day to start anything that, you really need that motivation to, anything that requires a daily commitment to get things into, into a daily habit or daily practice. Thursday's your get her done day. Friday's about love. Tuesdays, like I said, planning. What do you need for the week? And Monday is still simmering, a processing day, taking everything that you've happened over the weekend and letting it happen as it needs to, and then letting it go. So that's a real quick recap. Next week, we're going to continue on this New Year's Starter Guide series. Next week, we're talking retrogrades and moon cycles. So that's going to be how you can take that energy also into your planning and work with rather than against the forces of the cosmos. Why would you want to work against the universe? It's going to be like hitting your head against the wall, right? So I hope you'll join me for that episode. That way we will be back on Tuesday. Heather is saying, totally feel that Mondays, I definitely need to regroup from the weekend. Yeah, it just isn't the time to really jump into something. Like I said, it's not impossible to start something new on a Monday, but it will be more challenging, okay? Thank you, so good, says Myrna. Oh, you're very welcome, guys. Myrna is a feng shui expert, and she does great live Feng Shui Fridays that are so quick tips, but just so good, so juicy. So definitely check out Myrna Brown. I have to say, her work is phenomenal. Okay, I think that's everything that I wanted to say. I gotta go jump in the shower. And if this was helpful, please share it out. And like I said, hopefully you'll be back here next Tuesday, the regular day for Get Into It. And we're going to talk about the moon cycles and Mercury retrograde. So don't miss that one. Have a great week, everybody, and we'll see you then.